Are you constantly convinced that everybody thinks you're an idiot? Are you always wondering, how did I get this job when I am so fundamentally bad at it? Are you convinced that every single meeting your boss sets up with you is to fire you? Hi, welcome to the Imposter Syndrome Club. I am pretty sure I am the CEO, president, co-founder, primary investor. You are in the right place. Typically on, the Straight Shooter Recruiter on this page and on my podcast, we're always talking about career tips. How to prepare for an interview, how to prepare for a career chat. But we don't really talk about how to deal with that little voice inside of your head that is constantly telling you that you're an idiot. It's something that I deal with all the time. Trust me, it doesn't go away just because you're a recruiter or just because you have a social media platform. It is definitely something that I still struggle with. But I kind of went through an interesting situation this week that really helped me put things into perspective, so I wanted to share. But if you are interested in all kinds of career tips, professional development tips, sprinkled in with a little bit of lifestyle, you are in the right place. So make sure that you follow, subscribe, do all of the fun things on all of my channels, the Straight Shooter Recruiter podcast, my Instagram, all that good stuff, and show me some love in the comments, guys. I'm quite needy. Okay, so like I mentioned, I am very much someone that is in my head. I overthink absolutely everything, not just in my personal life, because trust me, I overthink in my personal life quite a bit, but most especially in my professional life. It doesn't matter how good I might, appear to be at my job because of social media, or how, confident I am constantly feeling like the least intelligent person in every single room that I walk into, especially when it comes to my work on social media. I know nothing about digital marketing, and I'm walking into these meetings feeling like an absolute buffoon half of the time. Or I'm recruiting for a new role that I've never heard of before, and I have this massive wave of panic. Like, can I even figure this out? Am I capable of doing this? And this is something that I've always dealt with. It's something that a lot of people dealt with. It's not special, it's normal. But last week, it was really getting to me. I was in a pretty not great headspace. Like, I'm talking crying, watching episodes of The Office, eating Halo Top.
Oh my god. I need some ice cream, mama.
I would consider myself to give pretty good advice. Like, I would consider myself to be a decent advice giver. And the fact that it never once crossed my mind to say, why don't you put yourself out of this misery, Emily? Call this person and just ask what they think about your performance on this, or ask what they think about that campaign that you worked on. Just ask. And I don't know why that didn't occur to me, but I'm really happy that my mom pointed it out to me, because I made the decision to have that conversation. I straight up reached out to this person and said, hey, did I do okay on this? Like, can you let me know where I'm at with XYZ, or with this given project, or that given, whatever it might be. And I was sitting there absolutely bracing myself to be told, oh yeah, you are god awful at all of this, because that's the reality I was living in for the last week, convinced that I sucked. And this person came back and said, oh, you killed it. It was awesome. I loved it because of this. It did great because of that. It was outstanding because of this. And I had this huge, massive sigh of relief. I felt so much lighter. I was so much happier, because it honestly was definitely affecting my mood outside of work, because I was just convinced that I was living in this lie. Like, Emily the recruiter sucks at social media and she can't work. Cheers. Like, that sucks. So having this conversation was honestly such, hello? Whose accent was that? It was such a huge relief, and I'm so happy that I did it, because this person was not only able to comfort me, but was able to help put my mind at ease, because I was running a mile a minute. I get it. Sometimes when you have these conversations, you're opening the door for negative feedback. Someone might come back and easily say, yeah, Emily, that really sucked. Really didn't like the output of that. And is that unfortunate? Yes. But would I rather know and not have my mind running a mile a minute, hypothesizing all of these things, when I could know it as a fact and then actually learn from it, grow from it, and ask for help? Yeah, that sounds like a much better option than me mentally torturing myself for a week independently. So, moral of the story, A, even people who are on social media or seem to have it all together, trust me, do not have it all together. And if everyone else has it all together, trust me, I am not one of them. The second thing is the next time you are so convinced that you are A, doing horrible at your job, or B, not doing well on a group project or at school, or even hypothesizing that one of your friends is upset with you, just ask. The worst thing that's going to happen is they are going to confirm something that you are already convinced you know. That's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is that you are just as stressed as you were 5 minutes ago. Nothing changes. But the best case, and honestly the most likely scenario, is this person is going to tell you to chill out, that everything is fine. I also learned that if you go into meetings with a full gallon sized water bottle, people will make fun of you. In a loving way, but they'll definitely laugh at you. This is still my favorite purchase I've ever made. It's not sponsored, but it should be. And that's my motto for 2021. Not sponsored, but it should be. I know this video was a little bit different, but I hope that you found it helpful. I think it's really important, A, for me to be vulnerable about my career experience because it helps me be transparent and authentic, but I also hope that it helps you kind of understand that it's okay to not feel your best all the time. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to ask for feedback. Like, I can't believe this never occurred to me. I'm mad at myself. Anyways, I hope that this short little video was helpful for you. I hope it made you feel a little bit more secure and validated and pushed you to ask for feedback or ask for clarification if you're unsure about something, either in your personal or your professional life. So really appreciate you. I hope you hang out with me again next week, and I'll talk to you later. Cheers. Like, no water bottle should be this heavy. I don't know why I tried to pick that up. Okay, bye guys. Love you.